How's it going, everyone? Mush back at it with another video. Want to quickly give you guys a heads up that we could potentially be seeing some PlayStation PC announcements. Now, if you guys don't know, a new PlayStation State of Play is happening later today, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Your local time may vary. Want to talk about that quickly. Some rumblings going around. Don't take it too seriously, but State of Play has been a pretty solid place where Sony's been making these announcements. So we'll talk about that, and also Beat Saber getting a free update. Not a game that I play on PC just because VR isn't really my thing right now, but man, they're dropping a pretty big free update, and I've been wanting to get into VR. Just don't want to get Oculus, don't want to spend the grand for Index. We'll see what happens. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but first of all, there is a State of Play happening at 5 p.m. Eastern. Want to give you guys a heads up on it because, of course, Sony's been dropping their games on PC as well, and you're going to see announcements from third parties that potentially will be coming to PC. Now, it was noted that this State of Play is going to have a focus on Japanese publishers. However, there will be stuff from other regions as well. That's what I should say. But Japanese publishers will be the focus. Of course, what that immediately makes people think of is like Bloodborne. That seems to be like the holy grail. From Software just dropped Elden Ring. If you do want to like parlay that excitement into Bloodborne, this would be a pretty slick time to announce that. I don't know if there's a conflict of interest dropping Bloodborne right around the same time as Elden Ring as far as, like, release goes, but if you announce it right now and it drops in, let's say, May or June, I mean, I don't think that's a big deal. That gives people 2 to 3 months to play Elden Ring, and then they can jump into Bloodborne. And I think an announcement right now, I think because there's so much focus on From Software, just to do an announcement, I think that would get people really excited, just because I feel like, man, you see those Elden Ring concurrent player counts, that game is killing it. And I know there's this, portion of people that maybe bought the game, never playing a Souls game, and they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. We see the stats on like the Steam trophies or the Steam achievements where a lot of people haven't even beaten the first boss. Probably rage quitted the game. I'm stunned at how many people have asked me, is Elden Ring like Skyrim? Like, I've had that question asked to me multiple times, anecdotally, by my friends that aren't hardcore gamers. They're playing their Call of Duties, their Maddens, their, XYZ sports franchises, but they're not playing, the new releases. But Elden Ring is a game that really penetrated the cultural zeitgeist, so to speak, and those are like words I can't believe I can actually properly use in a sense. I probably butchered it anyway, but credit to me. But nevertheless, it's a game that got really popular, and I'm surprised it got so popular. Obviously, it was going to be a big game, but it really hit the mainstream in a way that I didn't expect it to. So yeah, Bloodborne would do incredibly well. I like Bloodborne better than Elden Ring. I know, that's a crazy thing to say. What holds Bloodborne back is the frame rate on the PlayStation 4 is an abomination. It is terrible. So, to have that on PC, and could you imagine dropping it on PS5, PC, hopefully a concurrent release? Bruh, it's a license to print money. That's literally what it would be. I don't know if we're gonna see that, just because from that Nvidia leak that has just pretty much been completely accurate, the games that were on it were like Ghost of Tsushima, Demon Souls remake, I could see that, but Bloodborne was not a part of it. But that leak isn't the be-all, end-all. Maybe they've got some other things in the works, but a lot of people just want to see Bloodborne. We've been wanting to see that for a long time. There's been so many reports, so many rumors. I'm sure FromSoft, Sony, whoever it is that makes these decisions know that there's the demand for it. Maybe it's just the idea of, we gotta trickle this stuff out, in a timely manner, in the sense of you don't want to spam these releases where they're like 3-4 months. No, well, 3-4 months is a pretty good time, but I'm talking like a month after one another. You drop God of War, alright, it's been 2 months, maybe you announce Bloodborne now, and in the summer we get Bloodborne, or something like that. I mean, that game's gonna sell regardless, even if it came out a week after God of War. Doesn't really freaking matter, it would sell, like, that game would sell incredibly well. Now, it's not going to do Elden Ring numbers. Like, maybe it could. Like, sometimes I've been, like, completely off base with how big these games are going to be. I was totally off base with Elden Ring. So, who knows? Bloodborne maybe do really well. Beating Elden Ring, that seems like a little bit of a stretch, but it would be an absolute license to print money. Outside of that, I mean, Japanese publishers, your JRPGs, if you're into that, you'll probably see a little bit of that as well. Maybe some stuff from Square Enix and whatnot. They just delayed Forspoken, which was a little bit of a bummer, but that was, a $70 game on PC. We're hitting that $70 on PC. Not a big fan of that, but, doubt Final Fantasy 16 will be coming to PC right away. That game still got some work to do on PlayStation 5 by the looks of it. That's probably going to end up being a 2023 title, but, maybe we'll see an announcement or two. Just be on the lookout for it. You'll probably see some third-party stuff anyway, where those games, a lot of them are coming to PC as well. Maybe like a Star Ocean that's been announced, Star Ocean 5. Excuse me, is it Star Ocean? No, it's Star Ocean. We're at Star Ocean 6, right? Yeah, because 4 was Last Hope, 5 was Integrity and Faithlessness. Yeah, we're at Star Ocean 6, but that's coming in 2022 as well. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll see XYZ, Japanese title, and maybe we'll see some stuff from your worldwide studios as well. So be on the lookout for that again, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Lastly, I do want to note that for those of you that play Beat Saber, they just put out a pretty notable update noting on their Twitter, attention, a new update package with tons of cool stuff just landed in Beat Saber. Go get it now. OST 5 featuring 6 exclusive free songs. All tracks are Content ID free. New game mechanic, arc and chain notes, new lighting system and environments, 36 new maps in total. I mean, I'm not a big VR guy right now. I have PlayStation VR, and the issue with that is it's just such a hassle to set up. Like, I'm good, bro, on that one. I will check out VR 2, PSVR 2, if it's a lot easier to set up, which it looks like it is. As far as, like, wiring and things like that, Oculus Quest, just don't want to, sign up for that. Don't want to get that headset. Valve Index being a grand, I'm kind of tempted, but a grand is steep. But Beat Saber is the #1 game I want to play. I love music rhythm games. I love me some DJ Max, but Beat Saber seems to be a game that I could really get into, and I'd love to play it. We'll see. At some point, I might. But yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate that, VR for me right now really isn't it, but hopefully PSVR 2, hopefully another VR headset. Not really eager to buy HTC Vive either, but, yeah, if you guys have any recommendations on VR headsets, let me know in the comment section down below, because it is something I definitely want to get into more. I played the hell out of PSVR when it came out, but, I moved, and then everything got rearrange in my rooms and whatnot, so it's just such a hassle to set up, so it's just kind of been chilling in my garage for quite a while. But yeah, we'll see what I can do about that. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, new songs being added to Beat Saber. Be on the lookout for that PlayStation State of Play event that's happening at 5 p.m. Eastern. You might see some cool announcements there. Just rumblings for now. You'll see some third-party stuff. Maybe Sony will announce something themselves for PC, but seems like the PC numbers for these games, God of War, Horizon, Days Gone even seemingly did pretty well. So, yeah, it seems like Sony's gonna be all in on this as far as generating some additional revenue for their games. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think hopefully one day we'll get to day-and-day releases. I think that's gonna be the best thing to happen in this whole PlayStation bringing games to PC story. It would upset a lot of people as well. Weird people. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. There's people that play PlayStation, people that play PC. Just let them all play the game. It's not a big deal. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Comments down below with your thoughts. Sorry for rambling. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.